Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to learn about some of the full forms in computer science. So there will be full 100 full forms in this video. So guys, watch this video from first to last and please subscribe and like my channel if you like this video. So let's start. So first, a full form of UPS. So that is uninterruptible power supply. Next is IDM. So the full form of IDM is Internet Download Manager. Next is VHF, that is very high frequency. So our next is UFF, that is universal federal fluminance. Our next is UHF, that is ultra high frequency. Our next is GPRS, that is General Package Radio Service. Next is NTFS, that is New Technology File System. Next is FAT, that is File Allocation Table. Our next is MS, that will be Microsoft. Next is IBM, that is International Business Machine. Our next is HP, that is Hewlett Packard. Our next is update, that is up to date. Next is SD, that is service digital. So our next is MMC, that is multimedia code. Next is AMR, that is adaptive multi rate code. Next is AAC, that is advanced audio calling. Next is IMEL, that is International Mobile Equipment Identity. Next is DBMS, that is Database Management System. Next is SQL, that is Structured Query Language. Next is SYS, that is System. Next is CONFIG, that is Configuration. Next is CTRL, that is Control. Next is ALT, that is alternate. Next is ESC, that is escape. Next is DEL, that is delete. Next is WMP, that is Windows Media Player. Next is SP, that is Service Pack, or it can also be Service Provider. Next is IP, that is Internet Protocol. Next is ISP, that is Internet Service Provider. Next is HTTP, that is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Next is VPS, that is Virtual Private Network. Next is URL, that is Uniform Resource Locator. Next is virus, that is Vital Important Resources under siege. Next is 3G, that is third generation. Next is GSM, that is Global System for Mobile Communication. Next is CDMA, that is Code Division Multiple Access. Next is UMTS, that is Universal Mobile Telecommunicating System. Next is SIM, that is Subscriber Identity Module. Next is AVI, that is Audio Video Interleave. Next is RTS, that is Real Time Streaming. Next is Wi-Fi, that is Wireless Fidelity. Next is MP3, that is MPEG Audio Layer 3. Next is PCO, that is Public Call Office. Next is GIF, that is Graphic Interchangeable Format. Next is JPEG, that is Joint Photographic Expert Group. Next is BMP, that is bitmap. Next is SWF, that is shock wave flask. Next is PNG, that is portable network graphics. Next is doc, that is document. Next is PDF, that is portable document format. Next is HTML, that is hypertext markup language. Next is WML, that is wireless markup language. Next is STD, that is subscriber trunk dialing. Next is CRT, that is cathode ray tube. Next is DOS, that is disk operating system. Next is GUI, that is graphical user interface. Next is OTG, that is on the go. Next is CMP, that is command prompt. Next is IC, that is integrated circuit. Next is TCP, that is transmission control protocol. Next is CPU, that is central processing unit. Next is RAM, that is random access memory. Next is ROM, that is read-only memory. Next is BIOS, that is basic input and output system. Next is HDD, that is hard disk drive. Next is FDD, that is floppy disk drive. Next is KBD, that is keyboard. Next is I/O, that is input/output. Next is CD, that is compact disc. Next is DVD, that is digital versatile disc. Next is SMPS, that is switch mode power supply. Next is POST, post, that is power on self test. Next is PROM, that is programmable. Read-only memory. Next is VDU, that is visible display unit. Next is LED, that is light embedded device. Next is LCD, that is liquid crystal display. Next is USB, that is universal serial bus. Next is VGA, that is video graphics array. Next is LAN, that is local area network. Next is WAN, that is wide area network. Next is MAN, that is metropolitan area network. Next is HLL, that is high level language. Next is LLL, that is low level language. Next is MIPS. So now the full forms are over, and now we are going to learn some of the information on the storing capacity of a computer. So first 4 bits, where the the short form of bits is small hand b. It is 1 nibble, and the short form of nibble is capital N. That means 4 bits is equals to 1 nibble. Now 8 bits is equals to 1 byte, where the short form of byte is capital B. Now 1024 bytes is equals to 1 kilobyte, short form KB. Now 1024 kilobytes is equals to 1 megabyte, that is MB. Now 1024 megabytes will be equals to 1 gigabyte, that is GB. Now 1024 gigabytes will be equals to 1 terabyte, that is TB. So now 1024 terabyte is equals to 1 petabyte, that is equals to PB. So now 1024 petabyte will be equals to 1 exabyte, that is EB. So now 1024 exabytes will be equals to 1 zettabyte, that is ZB. And finally 1024 zettabytes will be equals to 1 yottabyte, that is YB. So guys, this much for today's video, and please subscribe my channel and like the video if you liked it.